building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with her tactical chart is Sue Smith. I'm very excited to be able to bring you live action from Major League Soccer coming right up. It's Real Salt Lake, and they take on Atlanta United.
It's a real pleasure to be here. It's been buzzing ahead of kick-off. Let's hope the football lives up to the atmosphere.
And they keep it moving, but nothing comes of it. Not giving it away. Jacob. And here's Miranchuk. Alzate. Did well to win the ball back. And the starting 11 for Atlanta United.
Well, it looks like they're going for this in a 3-4-3. It's a real attacking setup with three up top. I'm sure they'll put pressure on them high up the pitch. Defensively, they've got to make sure they shift the cross quickly so that they don't get exposed out wide.
Well, it could be on for him here. And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Just look at this great ball played through. Excellent awareness to create the opportunity. And then with two attackers bearing down, the keeper had no chance. That's a well-worked goal.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Morgan Guilavogui. Who can he pick out? Well read to put an end to that attack. Steven Alzate. This is looking threatening. What a brilliant pass. Opportunity was there to increase their lead.
Well, he just isn't composed when the chance comes. It could still go either way here.
Morgan Guilavogui. A very good tackle. Delightful pass. Is it going to be? And it's come off the keeper. And the move breaks down. On to Ruiz. Glad. Now with Ruiz. Here's Ruiz. Morgan Guilavogui. Now with Ruiz. Oh, that's a clever ball. Oh, surely! And a fine stop. Trying to pick out a teammate. Oh, disappointing clearance. Not a time for cool heads. Could catch them on the break. Interesting pass. And such important piece of goalkeeping, doing everything in his power to keep his team alive.
Yeah, blistered in pace. They just flew forward, didn't they?
And there's the delivery. Morgan Guilavogui. Committed challenge. Now with Ruiz. Glad. Here's Ruiz. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Enea Mihai. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. The confidence really coming out. Gives it a go. Nicely saved. Rafael. On to Ruiz. Can't give him too much space. And losing possession. Alzate. Jacob. Here's Almiron. Steven Alzate. On to Almiron. And whipped into the box. Made the move off his line. Reacted really well. Guilavogui. And room now out on the flank. That's a good ball. Playing with patience.
Well, the possession stats are in favour of the hosts, but they haven't really looked threatening enough for me. If they make the pitch bigger, stretch the play, get those runners in beyond, that should provide more space. But at the moment, it's all very pedestrian.
Well, can they regain possession first and be more creative with the ball? Very effective pass. On to Ruiz. And they have possession again. An effective challenge. Well, that's eye-catching wide play. Can he? It's in. They're looking really relaxed and confident and not giving the opposition much of a look in. Well, half-time almost upon us, and playing away from home isn't bothering them in the slightest. How about your take?
It's a good first-half performance. I think they've moved the ball around well. They've played with the confidence going forward. And they look quite comfortable going into the break. If this scoreline stays the same, I'm sure they'll be happy.
Steven Alzate. Robjanidze. Showing good ball control.
Yeah, uses his body well there.
Alzate. And here's Miranchuk. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. They couldn't hang on to it again. Well, foul play, says the referee. So the verdict is caution.
Yeah, it's a clear foul. The ref had no choice, did he?
So a personnel change then. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, he often cuts the figure of a thinking person's footballer. He's thought his way throughout this match.
Yeah, he's been driving a lot of their attacking play. Sharp movements and real purpose on the ball. And a lovely assist as well.
So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Alzate. Robjanidze. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Alexei Miranchuk. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out.
Yeah, they had great shape out possession there, didn't they?
Glad. Lucas Engel. Glad. On to Engel. Good bit of ball winning. Jacob. Here's Almiron. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. Real chance. And there it is. But hang on, the flag has gone up, and it's not going to count.
Well, it looked close, didn't it? He certainly thought so as well. And he's making that clear to the assistant.
And it is substitution time at this juncture, not just from one side, but from both. Luna. Now with Ruiz. Here's Ruiz. It's a neat move. Excellent defending. Might do damage on the break. Steven Alzate. Berrocal. Might be onto something. Well, disappointing end to the move. Luna. Plenty of support here. Oh, fancy footwork. Could pull one back here. Intelligent ball. Well, they have the ball again. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Opportunity. And the corner kick, the referee's verdict. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. And over comes the corner. Well, a nearly moment, you've got to say. Now with Ruiz. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Well, this is better, but they need to make the pressure count now.
Yeah, it's looking promising, isn't it?
And they could eat into the lead. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Could be troublesome.
Well, the fans sense there's been a shift in momentum here. It's chance after chance, but they have to take the next one.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a clever ball. Berrocal. Playing with a flow and intensity. Enea Mihai. Smart defending. Strong challenge. Here it is now, a substitution. Well, that wasn't part of the plan, was it? Giving the ball away like that.
Yeah, just gifted it to them, didn't he?
Morgan Guilavogui. Stein Spearings. Now with Ruiz. Can they chisel open the defence? And teammates to play it to. Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Steven Alzate. Berrocal. Alexei Miranchuk. Enea Mihai. Berrocal. Lobjanidze. Alexei Miranchuk. Now with Late-Lat. Opportunity! And no worries for the goalkeeper. Spearings. Engel. Ruiz. Glad. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection, so now a throw in. Time for a change then. Luna. Glad. On to Ruiz. On to Engel. Ruiz. Glad. Spearings. 5 minutes left. Here's Ruiz. That's a lovely ball. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. And that is offside. Miguel Almiron. On to Hernandez. Berrocal. Now there to intercept. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Spearings. Morgan Guilavogui. Spearings. Now with Engel. And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Yeah, they really struggled to get to grips with the game, if I'm honest. Starts in midfield for me. Always seem to be second to the ball. And then just a few too many mistakes at the back too. It's a poor performance, that.
Well, you know, when our colleagues in the newspapers come out with their grades for this match, he's going to get very high marks.
Yeah, he caused the defence all sorts of problems. Scored one, but could have had a few more. Rushed a few of his chances, but overall, not a bad day's work.